philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned until there are no longer first-class and second-class citizens of any nation, until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes, but until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race, that until that day, the dream of lasting peace and world citizenship and rule of international morality will remain but a fleeting illusion to be pursued but never attained. And until the ignoble and unhappy regimes that hold our brothers in Angola, in Mozambique and in South Africa in subhuman bondage have been toppled and destroyed, until bigotry and prejudice, malicious and inhuman self-interest have been replaced by understanding and tolerance and goodwill, until all Africans stand up and speak as free human beings, equal in the eyes of all men, as they are in the eyes of heaven, until that day, the African continent will not know peace. We Africans will fight if necessary, and we know that we shall win, as we're confident in the victory of good over evil. The basis of racial discrimination, colonialism, has been economic, and it is with economic weapons that these evils have been and can be overcome. In pursuance of resolutions adopted at the Addis Ababa Summit Conference, African states have undertaken certain measures in the economic field which, if adopted by all member states of the United Nations, would soon reduce intransigence to reason. I ask today for adherence to these measures by every nation represented here, which is truly devoted to the principles enshrined in this Charter. I do not believe that Portugal and South Africa are prepared to commit economic or physical suicide. If honorable and reasonable alternatives exist, I believe that such alternatives can be found. We must act while we can, while the occasion exists, to exert those legitimate pressures available to us, lest time run out and resort be had to less happy means. The great nations of the world would do well to remember that in the modern age, even their own fate is not wholly in their hands. Peace requires the united efforts of us all. Who can foresee what spark might ignite the fuse? The stakes are identical for all of us. Life or death. We all wish to live. We all seek a world in which men are freed of the burdens of ignorance, poverty, hunger, and disease. We shall all be hard-pressed to escape the deadly reign of nuclear fallout should catastrophe overtake us. The problems which confront us today are unprecedented. They have no counterpart in human experience. Men search, peruse the pages of history for solutions, for precedents. But, alas, there are none to be found. This, then, is the ultimate challenge. Where are we to look for our survival? For answers to questions which have never been asked before. We must look first to the Almighty God, who has raised man above the animals and endowed him with intelligence and reason. We must put our faith in him, that he will not desert us or permit us to destroy mankind which he created in his image. We must look to ourselves, to the depths of our souls. We must become something we've never been, for which our education and experience and environment have well prepared us. We must become bigger than we have ever been, more courageous, greater in spirit, humbler in outlook. We We must become members of a new race, overcoming petty prejudice, owing our ultimate allegiance not to nations, but to our fellow men within the human community.
The voice of His Imperial Majesty speaking in October of 1963 to the United Nations General Assembly in New York.